Hi guys, Fonzie here from GM Motorsport Australia Speed. Today we're going to be doing some intake testing. Now what we've got here is a Ramjet copy. Not only do we not like copies, they don't function as the intended OEM. We've moved on from that base Ramjet. We've got a better Ramjet. It has a lot of problems. So thought, why better time? Video, guess what? Let's do some intake testing. So we're going to test it against the mighty Ramjet 3. Now this thing is the king of OTRs, we'll go on it later, but it has the proper sealing arrangements, it has proper bolts, metal bolts, it has brass inserts, injection molded. It is the bee's knees. There is nothing better build quality around than the Ramjet 3. It is the king of OTRs, and okay, it doesn't have the side panels, which they are released shortly, we keep saying that, they're on their way. But fundamentally, as an intake, hard to beat. It's got its little struts, towers to help it from coming in. It's got also here where the bolts are, the stabilizers. This costs a lot of money in tooling, injection molding to get it done right. There was many fights with the engineers and myself, but the engineers in the plastic molding industry versus myself. And what it was they wanted to do it and make it easy for themselves. And I told them, you're going to wreck my product in integrity. I know it's hard, but we actually need to have these features in. So what we're going to do is we're going to put the money where the mouth is, and then let's see, and we'll log it and see what the old Ramjet 2 copy does against the Ramjet 3. So let's hit the dyno. Okay, not a bad run from the combo that it has. It's an early model auto, but sort of irrelevant for this testing. Now, what we're going to show you is, I don't know what it's going to do with the Ramjet 3 because we haven't done it yet, but I do imagine we're going to pick up some power, even though this one's got a big tube and it's done MAFLA, so it's giving it every chance it possibly can because it's got a 100mm tube on it. It doesn't have any MAF in it or anything else. So basically, you can see here the KPA, and that's dropped down to 96. Our weather station is jumping around 1,000 to 999,000. So it should show, and we'll go back down the run a bit, and we'll show you that there is 96. It's an air restriction. If we come back down here, 98, 99, 100. So matches up somewhere there. Pretty good as well. So it gives you an indication. It's got a 4 kPa at least pressure drop. Even the best intake can, well hang on, best cold air intake can, or air intake system, because you do have some restrictions obviously inherently built into the manifold and other parts. So even though if you've developed something at the front end, if there is a restriction somewhere else, it could be a problem. So guys, next test, Ramjet 3, money where the mouth is. Hopefully it makes some more power. I'm sure it will. Okay, we've got the intake off. Daniel, our technician's putting the quality piece on the Ramjet 3. This is outcome done. It's pretty awful. Like I brought my high precision straight edge, but I'm not sure we might need that for high precision. If you can see the gap. That's horrendous. So while it might have been, lets dirt in and everything else, it could have been helping it because it might have been not going through the filter, so bypassing, but I'm sure your motor wouldn't have been too happy with it bypassing all that stuff. So you can see here in the Ramjet 3 as well, it's a quality piece. It's got a special seal that goes in here and around, and you'll see, pass me the top, Daniel. Okay, this is what I'm talking about, quality. Brass inserts. These days, everyone cuts corners. We still use the brass and done. Biggest filter, biggest everything. It's underrated. Realistically, it's probably like the triple step until people knew about it. They are quality products, and we're showing you the reason that they are quality products. That at the end of the day, it's made with good materials. We didn't skimp on the cost. It's not rotor molded cheap. It's injection molded, okay? It has got brass inserts. It has got all the good bits. I don't muck around. You know, I've won world titles. I've built a lot of competition engines and everything else. We could have cut corners and made stuff cheaper and make more profit at the end of the day. Been around for 30 years. I want my products to work. I don't sell snake oil or sell sand to the Arabs. At the end of the day, when I make something, it's because I enjoy it and I actually strive to see a result on the dyno and see it work. That's what I'm being about, and that's why we've been around a long time. All right, let's put the RJ3 on and let's hope sure that I've spruiked all the spruiking, that we make some more power, but I'm sure we will. Okay, so with this air intake, move your hands please, Daniel. So we actually made sure and we scanned everything, so this to suit multiple radiators, but all the bumps and lumps in here are basically a reason that we wanted to maximise the volume of air going through. Now these struts are obviously to make sure the rigidity of this air intake, it doesn't move, it's strong, it's stiff, it works. Quality bolts too for the pickups on the side that are made as well. So yeah, good piece. If you haven't seen it, yeah, it's even got our ADR number on it here. As well, so, and that's the type of plastics and everything else and the codes. That's the type of OEM quality stuff. When I did that, we researched and manufactured where Holden and HSV were getting some of the stuff. I don't want to give away where some of the parts are done. Obviously, we don't actually completely manufacture all of it in-house. We do some of it, but the plastic injection, I don't have an injection molding here. But that's done through some of the resources that top tier OEM manufacturers do in the world. So a little bit of insight. Let's finish the job off and we'll keep going. Okay, we've just come back, 345, haven't touched it. We've left everything the same, just fitted the quality Ramjet, as you can see, looks fantastic and everything else. Now the results will show you nearly 20 rear wheel kilowatts. So yeah, it's a huge gain. We've picked up torque and everything else. Now you might ask what this dip is. I haven't finished the transmission. This is a TCE converter. I'm gonna have to tune up the lockups and everything else, so that's not done. I didn't want to touch anything, I just wanted to show that. So once I finish this car, it'll actually probably come up through here and it'll make all that work as well a lot better. So yeah, this is just Ramjet 3 versus a copy or an inferior intake, and also try and explain to you why it makes a difference. So what we've done, we showed you before. So 6.6, 6.7, you can see our numbers marry up here pretty good too. All right, peak power, this thing's still pulling 100 kPa. It's pretty incredible actually. So we can go down a little bit, you can see it hovers around 99, 100, you know, we're showing you real numbers at the end of the day. So yeah, pretty amazing. I think it might even pop to 101 there, not sure. Yeah, so what you're seeing is, yep, 101, that's pretty cool. Now you might go, oh, well, you know, it's not much. Well, it is, it's nearly 4 to 5 kPa. So basically anything over your weather, you know, atmospheric base pressure, so, you know, this sea level, around about 1,000, 1,020, you might go up the mountains and you're gonna get a lower number at the end of the day. So what you got to start off is go, well, where's this number? And that matches into here. So what we're saying is it should be around about 100. We're seeing that actually efficiency in the middle range getting over your VE, so which is pretty cool. So if we had a supercharged car on here, like a Harriet blower, putting in 5 or 6 PSI, you might see this thing go to, you know, 150 kPa. So if we've seen a 5 kPa difference. It's basically, it's not, layman's term, it's not supercharging your engine, it's de-restricting your engine. So why it makes more power is it's actually free to make that available power, where before you were choking it. So that 5 kPa extra equals horsepower. So just say you had forced induction, this number goes up, you get more horsepower. It's pretty easy. So in NA, you choke it and take away the available base from atmospheric pressure, okay? You're killing power, where this is doing a very good job of giving its availability of air to work. So yeah, pretty cool. Testing. Guys, I hope you like it. As I said, you know, we try our best. We'll keep doing it for the people that like it and want to learn. We're very transparent in it and, you know, showing you different things, and we haven't touched the auto up or anything. So we're just showing you back-to-back real world results. There's a lot of info I'm showing you here. Like 5 years ago, I probably wouldn't even shown you that. You know, we're gonna have a lot of people that, you know, I want to say it could be opposition, but they will look at our stuff and then try and gain knowledge of that. I'm getting to the time where I'm trying to pass my knowledge to my boys and other people, and some of the other guys that work with us. They're a good bunch of, you know, crew and new generation coming through, just like I'm sharing it with my viewers. So hopefully we can pass it on, because there's a lot of trades around and now, and you know, our industry definitely is a bit of an industry where we, you know, probably are dying in that, some of that, you know, scene and innovation. So I'm trying to teach that and then trying to make it fun for the guys on the other end, the viewers, to see. So don't be too critical. You know, it takes a lot of time to do this and everything else. You know, we're not getting money for it or anything else. So bear with us, hit like, subscribe. And if you buy some of our products, you know, that's what keeps us going as well and done. But the base thing is we want to show you real world results, not, oh, my mate knows, my brother knows, or this sound. We're showing you like nearly Mythbusters science experiments, whether it's on the flow bench or anything else. And that's what we're about. So I hope you guys like it. Hope you enjoy it. Ramjet 3, real deal.